Hi guys, it's Lily with MVP Realty, and I'm here with Brian with Smith Group Property Inspection, and we are going to talk about the home inspection process. So what's the day in the life of you, Brian, as a home inspector?
Well, the day in the life of me as a home inspector is very busy right now. I mean, the real estate market has been pretty intense the last few months, and so it's multiple inspections per day. It's walkthroughs with buyers, clients, realtors, and so it's busy.
And we work close together.
That's right. So
to make sure the buyer is getting what they need safely and the offer is good, right?
Yeah, I think that's a great point, Lily. What we talk about often, because you and I have worked together several times, and I like to view the realtor and inspector relationship as a partnership. Together, we're working to help guide the buyer through the process, get them to the closing table. Exactly. And so it's definitely a partnership.
Exactly. And there have been some homes that we were like, we can't go through this, right? It's like, no. So it's, oh, my poor buyers. Some of them are just whatever. But anyway, so today we're at actually a new home. So
yeah. So
what are the processes with that?
So this is indeed new construction that we are at right now, and a couple of things about new construction. Some people are of the belief that, well, it's new construction, I don't need an inspection. Well, not so fast. And here's what I like to tell people. Overall, I think that the builders do a good job, but I believe that as a buyer, you should have people on your side. You should have a realtor on your side, and you should have your own inspector on your side. When you go to a lot of the new construction communities, yeah, they have a sales agent in the office, and yeah, they have inspectors on their team, but they're on their team.
Exactly.
And as a buyer, I recommend that you have someone on your side. You have a real estate professional like Lily representing you, and then you have your own inspector that comes in as a third party just to give everything a look.
Correct. That's good. And when you have a new builder, there's certain steps on when you're getting a new build done, right?
Yeah. So I believe what you're getting at there is the 3-phase inspection.
Yes.
So in new construction, we offer what's called a 3-phase inspection. Phase 1 is the pre-pour inspection. Before they pour the concrete for the foundation, you have an inspection there. That's phase 1. Phase 2 is before they install the drywall. It's called the pre-drywall inspection. And at that point, you'll have all the electrical wiring, the plumbing, all of that exposed before it's covered up by drywall. So phase 2 is the pre-drywall inspection. And then phase 3 is the final inspection. Once the house is move-in ready, we'll do the very final inspection. And at that point, we're inspecting everything. We're inspecting the roof, the foundation, the furnace, the air conditioner, all the appliances, the electrical system, plumbing system. We were checking it top to bottom at that point.
Yep. And what about the resale? What are you really looking at for those?
So resale, very similar to new construction. We're going to follow the same approach. We're going to check the roof. We're going to check the foundation. We're going to check the furnace, the air conditioner. We're going to check the electrical system, the plumbing system, all the appliances. We're going to give it a thorough top to bottom inspection on a resale home.
That's great. And then you have this great gun that I love to look for. We love looking for water damage or anything like that, because here in Houston we get a lot of that. So talk to me about this thing.
Yeah, so Lily's talking about this thermal imaging camera right here. And this thermal imaging camera is really a really good tool. It basically picks up temperature differences, and if something is wet, saturated or whatnot, looking through our thermal imaging camera, infrared camera, we're able to easily easier identify those issues. And so all of my home inspections, we use this. We also have moisture meters that we use to actually verify if there's moisture indeed present. Another thing that this tool is good for, it can identify if we have insufficient insulation, like in the attic. So we can see a lot of things with this tool. Great question.
That's good. That's good. So we're going to actually go inside this new build because he got called out on this, and it's not totally ready. So why don't you explain what happened here?
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. All right, so here we are, new construction, and first of all, I want to say that this is a really beautiful home. It looks really, really nice. One of the things that I want to communicate to anyone listening is when we're talking about new construction, the best time to inspect is once all the appliances are installed. Why do I say that? I say that because most builders, the appliances are one of the very last things that they put into the house. So once the appliances are installed, we can rest assured that the flooring is going to be done. Pretty much everything else is going to be in place. And one of the reasons why they like to install the appliances last is for theft and vandalism reasons. They don't want, normally during construction, you'll find the houses are unlocked and the workers can kind of come and go pretty easily. But once those appliances are in, now you'll start seeing doors that are locked, etc. So the main idea here is the best time for you to schedule your inspection on new construction is once all the appliances are installed. And unfortunately today, that's not what we have here. We have no oven, we have no dishwasher, we have no microwave, we have, and in addition to the appliances not being there, there's just a lot of other things that the builder are not complete with. And so part of the issue with this is, because I came out today, the buyer has to pay the full inspection fee, whether everything is here or not. And so I'm going to issue the report and put not present, not present, not present on several things. And then once everything is installed, unfortunately, the buyer is going to have to pay me to come back to inspect the remainder of things. I mean, because you know, all of our time is very valuable, and I can't come back, you know, for free necessarily. So that's,
so bottom line is
wait
till for the third part of the inspection. Wait till this part is all in, right?
That's right. That's right. You're exactly right, Lily. Wait until the appliances are in. If you don't hear anything else today, on new construction, we schedule the inspection once all the appliances are in. That is the best time to schedule the inspection.
Let's talk about the pre-sale inspection. So let's say I want to sell my house.
Okay.
And it's a resale, it's not brand new. So what happens there? What's so great about that? What's so good about getting that done?
So a pre-listing inspection, I think, is a great idea.
Yes.
And the reason why is because if you're selling your house, Lily, what normally happens is people put their house on the market, a buyer puts in an offer, then the buyer has their inspection done, and then the seller gets hit with all of these repair requests.
Yes.
With a pre-listing inspection, you put yourself in more of the driver's seat. And the reason why I say that is before the house even goes on the market, you have an inspection done, and now you know all the things that need to be corrected before you put it on the market. And the cool part about that is you're not in the crunch of an option period. You don't even have the house on the market yet, so you're not in a big rush or time constraint to get these things done in a compressed amount of time. You have an opportunity to really be more in control of the selling process.
That's good. Well, there we go, guys. That's what's happening here.
So one other thing that I was going to mention about the pre-listing inspection, here in Texas, once you have the pre-listing inspection done, Now, as a seller, you're obligated to put those things on the seller's disclosure.
Oh, yes. That's important.
If you don't get them corrected. So if I do your pre-listing inspection and I identify 10 different things that need to be corrected, as a seller, now you have been informed by a licensed real estate inspector that these things are deficient. And so when you officially put your house on the market, you have to disclose these things if you don't get them fixed. So pre-listing inspection is a good idea, but just so you know, you have to disclose those things if you don't get them corrected before you put the house on the market.
That is a good point. And you know what? We just, there's this one more point, guys. VA and FHA. We have got to have a good inspection and appraisal to get through. So let's talk about the VA. What was so important in the FHA?
So on a VA loan, it's the veteran loan, and on VA loans, termite inspections are required. VA loans, termite inspections are mandatory. And as a realtor, Lily always does a good job of informing her clients, her VA clients, that you have to have a termite inspection. And, you know, together as a realtor and an inspector, we must make sure that the buyer is informed. The other thing that I want to mention about a termite inspection, if you're a new buyer, I think it's important to know what is included in a home inspection, general home inspection, and what's not included. So in a general home inspection, all of those things that I mentioned earlier are included: roof, foundation, et cetera, et cetera. But termites are not included. Mold is not included. Asbestos is not included. Those are things that are outside the scope of a general home inspection. So what happens sometimes is, you know, if I'm encountering a first-time home buyer, they're purchasing the home and they're assuming that I'm going to do a mold inspection and termite inspection and all this, but that's not a part of the general inspection. And so part of what we're doing here today is to help educate everyone on the home purchasing process and the inspection process. So that's how that part goes.
Okay. Well, thanks, Brian. This is Brian with Smith Group Home Inspections here in the Humboldt, Atascocita, and all of Houston metropolitan area. And this is me, Lily, with MVP Realty, serving you guys. Bye.